back up in this thing. Ready to get some on that wax.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
Like Spider-Man.
Yo. What up, world? What up, peoples and tweeples out there? It's your boy T Broski. Got my main man King Daniel in the building with me.
What it do?
And this is BrosTalk. Hey man, we got the guys, the homies, the players, the fellas. I said the homies. Whatever. Introduce yourself, guys.
What's going on, y'all? It's Corey.
It's Orlando. What up?
I thought it was, but it's not, I guess. So, well, we got our screen is kind of lopsided right now. It's not due to anybody, but just
It's apparently because of the parameters.
it might be because of the
that's
parameters.
What I've been told.
That's what I think. But you know, how you guys doing this evening, guys?
Doing great.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Lando's up here, so
Where's Lando at?
right here.
Like the Brady?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Like a Brady bunch?
That's what he is.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What if it's just bouncing around like the DVD screen?
Yeah, I take it. Nah, that'd be live. I'm with it. It's a floating head.
Don't be into my creativity, bro.
Look, I did it. She don't mess with me.
Silence.
Hey, man.
I'm here for it. You got my vote, Lando.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's cooling off out here. We know Lando hate that. You know
Is
what I
it
mean?
cooling off?
It was for a little while.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, for a couple of days it cooled down, shall I say? Well, I just came from the snow, so for me it was. I'm the king of the north. That's right. I felt like that sometimes when you be out there, like, man, this shit's cool. Yeah, I was out there experiencing Pikes Peak. That was pretty cool. Trying to drive up the mountain. Have you ever driven up a what they would call a steep embankment?
Pikes Peak?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not in the snow, no.
No, I mean, it wasn't in the snow. No, it was regular. I mean, it was cold at the top. It was snow, but it wasn't snowy
Actively
roads.
snowing?
Yeah, it wasn't snowy roads or nothing.
Yeah, I drove up.
So when you say steep embankment, what do you mean?
Like the side of a
Like
mountain.
driven up a mountain?
Yeah,
Yeah, like doing crossbacks or
yeah.
is that what they
Yeah.
call?
Crossbacks.
Yeah.
Dude, I drove
Yeah,
up
I've
this
been
road one
through
time.
Yosemite and some mountains in there.
Where?
In Yosemite, there's some mountains in there. I drove through those.
Yeah. What's the elevation out there? You know, off the top of your
It looked
dome?
like 9,000.
14,000 at Pikes Peak, brother. Now, granted.
So I know you were gripping that steering wheel.
Yeah, but see, like, so I'll be honest. I tried to drive. I didn't make it. I got to 10,000 feet and turned around. I was by myself in a big-ass Wagoneer. I was scared, and the roads was getting narrower and narrower.
Yeah,
so I was like,
do it, man. You look over the side of the road and you don't see nothing. It's just
now, granted, so that
air.
it wasn't that. It wasn't like sheer cliffs. It was more along the
It's not
lines
too
of
bad.
like just a vast view. Like you just know you're high up.
When
I
you
mean,
get-
it was still a hill to fall down, but it wasn't like a you know what I mean, like a 90-degree or sheer cliff. It was just
Man, but
See,
that view at 10,000 feet though, what was that like?
it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
You know what I mean? So I went back on the train because that was the only way I was gonna make it up. You know what I mean? Because and then we still didn't make it up because the weather came in.
yeah.
So yeah, that was crazy. I hated that, but maybe I'll drop some videos in right here. But yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was a cool last experience. But the driving part is what I was talking about. Like that was. I watched 3 videos. One where a guy was driving up it like in time lapse, and then another where a guy was like just he did the clog. It's called Cogway Rail COG Railway. And that's the railway to get up there. And then I watched these guys race, and this dude wrecked his car. He survived, and that's what made me think like, oh, you can drive up there. It's just scary as fuck. So if you did go off the side, you're just gonna roll around for a little bit. Granted, he had roll cages and shit, right?
There's some spots where you're gonna do more than just roll around. So
and he had a roll cage too.
Yeah. We went there last year for Christmas with my parents, and we had to go to a town that was on the other side of the mountain. And so I was
just
like,
drive around.
No, I was like, we're going over the mountain. And so we did all the crossbacks, and we got all the way to the top. And when you get right to about the last 2 cross, bro, it is like just
straight.
Yeah, and
I mean, that's where you're graduating.
I had to drive because,
no.
Of course, my other half, Stephanie, she would have drove, but I was like, no, I'll drive. My pops is not a fan of heights at all, so he was not. He's just wherever the side was, he was looking the other way. He was just like, Corey, slow down. I was like, Dad, I'm going 15. People are behind me riding my ass, and I'm like, hey, you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
I'm
that
not
was
speeding.
me. Yeah.
On the way back though, it was a little sketchy because it was dark, and so the ice that had been melting, or the snow that had been melting all day, getting the road wet, was now like starting to freeze.
Yeah,
and it was snowing, and so it's like, yo,
that's one of the terrible things.
Let's hurry up and get home.
Yeah,
we was on the San Andres Mountains, and they're what'd you say yours was?
14.
14. Lando's was what, 9?
Yeah.
So these are 8, 9, 8, 9, 6, 5. But yeah, we was on there, and like it was literally trails. We had to go to the top.
Oh, see, yeah, we driving on paved roads, brother.
Yeah.
Oh no,
we ain't doing no trails. You was on a paved road, right, Lando?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But we was on
trails.
Yeah.
Non-paved roads.
Non-paved roads.
You already got us.
Dirt. Like
you
look here, it's
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You look here, it's just like you can't turn it. Like you're hitting the wall. It's only one way.
Oh no.
Yeah, once you on the trail, you going. Like it ain't no
no
shit.
We ain't doing that.
Talking like one of those like where the trucks have to like pass each other and there's only like enough room for like half a car.
No, I'm talking about
there's one way.
It's only like
if y'all
you
park,
better hope somebody ain't coming. Hey, call ahead. Make sure ain't nobody going the other way.
Yeah,
because it's only 2 tire tracks.
No, hell no.
I remember one time we was coming back down and Orc was standing in the middle of the trail.
No damn.
You talking about to hold your breath? We just don't move a muscle. Let's just see how this plays out. We sat there a good 4 minutes, and Orc probably turned around and mind his business. But that's when I'm looking down like, Death, didn't go this way. Orc, we ain't backing up. We ain't no reverse on this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
scary
man.
stuff on the mountains.
So yeah, I ain't doing that.
Today,
yeah,
I couldn't have did it.
I try to be cautious about certain things. You know what I mean? And that was one of the things. If I would, my biggest problem with driving up that mountain by myself was because I drove up there's a mountain, Franklin. It's not Franklin Mountains, but there's a mountain in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I drove up that on accident, pure accident. So like we was driving and it was like, man, we got to go up here. We got to go over here. So long story short, me and the guy, we were supposed to be going out there to go to like these caves that we had seen online. I like hiking. He like hiking. So it's like, man, we can go out there, do that shit. It'd be pretty cool. Take some cool pictures, and then come back. All good.
You want spelunking or just
no?
Okay.
You know what I mean? No, hell no. So
just hitting the cave between trails.
Yeah, just find just trails or whatever, just to get out in nature. Mm-hmm. So long story short, if you see my Facebook picture where I'm sitting down, my profile picture, that's where I was at. Was in Santa Fe. So long story short, the place we were supposed to go to was closed. So I was like, man, this says we can go to these mountains over here. I'm not really thinking much of it until we turned. The very first turn we hit, it was like, a mean sharp ass turn, and I was like,
dark?
huh? No, it was daytime.
Okay, no,
pure
you said
daytime.
it was closed. I was thinking like, oh, now you.
No, they were closed. Excuse me, they was closed to the public. You had to have you had to ride a bus or get like a tour to go.
Gotcha.
You couldn't just go to these bandolier parks. Excuse me, that's what it is. I think that's what that's what it was. But long story short, our very first turn we made, I was like, oh shit, like this turn reminded me of when Lando went to California, and he was telling me how he went up the mountains, and I was like, damn, this is exactly like how he said it was, that mean turn. And sure enough, we started trekking up, and it was too scary to turn back around, so I had to go all the way through. So then by the time we made it into the mountains, if you make it up there, it's like flat, and then when you go higher, then you know what I mean, start cross backing again. But yeah, that was my very first time, and I was immediately like, the only problem I have is I want to gaze. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to. Yeah, and you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
No,
you can't do that.
That is the one thing.
No, you can, because that's what all the locals are doing behind you. That while you 15 miles an hour trying to keep it safe, and they behind you like, what's going on? They trying to, if they used to it, they trying to get the curves.
True. I mean, the only time I really gaze is when nobody was coming and I can get to the middle of the street. I'm closer to the wall. You know what I mean? And gaze that way. But yeah, man. So we'll jump right in that first. I didn't even say first topic, but before we do, quick question: if there was a ghost, like a paranormal activity confirmed in your house, where you stay at currently, and you in your current position in life, whatever it is, however your life is right now, like confirmed. Like I don't know, whatever it takes for you to confirm in your head that there's something going on, right? What is your immediate next steps in your current position in life? Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm moving, I'm going this way," but like,
what's the
your current position in life? Whatever your current position,
I'm not
No,
questioning
no,
that. I just mean, what's the level of?
Say again.
Go ahead, Lando.
Like what? Yeah, I was going with him. What you were saying, but what is the ghost intent? Is it malicious towards me?
He said paranormal activity. Have
Whatever.
you seen that movie?
Whatever. However you take it.
So what's the level though? Like,
are you talking about
if
the ghost like in paranormal activity?
Plus with the lights.
I've seen shit happen in my house that I can't explain. But I'm not gonna sit there and move out. So I'm saying if that happened every single
this is what I'm saying. It's something that whatever it takes to make you feel like, holy shit, there's something else in my house other than me. Not just me. There's something outside of my control, outside of my power.
That alone wouldn't make me move though.
Okay, boom. So you're staying. You're regardless. You're staying.
If nothing crazy is really happening, I'm not being like hurt. It's not like messing with the family. Like
Casper the Friendly Ghost. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Casper the Friendly Ghost. He's good.
Lando.
Yeah, that's the same. That's why I was asking, like, does it have malicious intent? Is it like writing in red on the walls to get out, or is there just a ghost in the bathroom that fucks with the lights on Tuesday nights because they killed themselves on a Tuesday, and so
So anytime lights cut on at any like flicker or anything, do you think that's a ghost? Well, before we get into that, before we even get into that, King Dan, or what?
I'm out.
Where you going? Your current position in life. Where you going?
Right here, right now?
Yeah.
I'm on my crib.
No, I'm saying
it happened
at your house. It's at your house.
Yes. I'm leaving my house.
That's what I'm saying. So what are you doing? What is your next steps?
I just told you, I'm going to my mom's house.
Going to your mom's house, and then what?
Then we listen.
Oh,
putting the house up for sale.
I thought you said listening, like you gonna be like that. No, you listing, putting the house up. You done.
Like if I confirm, like this is happening. I don't give a fuck if he's friendly and want to play tic-tac-toe on the wall every night. Hey, my G, I bought this house for me and my daughter. She can't have no imaginary friends come over. I can't have them here when she gets here. We made a promise. So this is what it is. As soon as I confirm it, I'm out.
Yeah.
Especially if it's nighttime.
Yeah.
But y'all, I think y'all are missing out, man.
Missing out on what?
An opportunity to you can make content off of that. You got a real live ass ghost. You know what I'm saying?
That is a moneymaker right there.
And respect.
Hey, and then you can make a haunted house off of that. You the one that's always trying to make some money. I thought that's how you was going to come out.
And respectfully.
And you don't even want to ghost.
Yeah, hey, respectfully.
You want to make money.
Respectfully. If that's what you want to experience that, brother, I hope you experience it, right? Don't invite me at all to none of that shit.
I'm good.
I'm cool on it. 100%.
To be clear, I don't want any type of ghost, but if it's something that is like super negligent, doesn't really bother me. Well, I won't say negligent, that's the wrong word, but just, not really, it's a very rare thing or something like that. If it's starting to freak me out, then yeah, I mean.
Let me paint a scenario. Okay. Hold on, let me paint a scenario. So, you cool with you cooking, and every time you walk in the kitchen, the utensil you're using to cook is not where you left it. It's over here. You're like, man. Sam, you again. And get back to cooking. And not freak you out.
That's what I'm saying. So what would it take for y'all to be freaked out? Yeah. Since y'all like, what type of malevolent ghosts or whatever, cool ass ghost?
It would have to take a lot of that for me to finally convince myself that.
What would it take for you to freak out? Like the very first time you see it?
Right there.
I mean, me personally, that right there is enough.
That's past enough.
That's enough for me.
So, perfect example. So, me and my other half sitting on the couch watching TV, and I have that little window from my kitchen to the living room, and so something like moved, and where you can see, it's not low. It's like 8 feet up.
Okay.
And so like,
tall ghost.
I look at Stephanie, and Stephanie looks at me, and she was like, "Did you see that?" And I was so glad she said it first, because if you say it first, someone may be like, "Yeah, I saw it."
Yeah.
And they didn't. So I was like, "Oh shit, she really saw that." So there was something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but see, like
moth,
that's
right in the light. It could have been like a moth.
Yeah. We said confirmed.
That's what I'm saying. So like what you said.
Okay, hold on. I'm going off of another example is we have this huge poster. And it has nails that come off like that far off the wall that it hangs on. That shit fell off the wall. The nails were perfectly fine. They weren't disrupted or anything. That shit was just on the floor.
Kids that play around.
We were in the living room when it fell. No one's in the room.
But
our room door was closed. So it's just weird shit.
What would it take to scare you then? What would it take for you to be scared? Like yo,
if I walked in, saw that, and then like it came flying at me or some shit, I'm done. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool.
But you cool.
Or like I get out the shower and it's got my name in the mirror or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's not harming you.
Yeah, it's definitely not harming. That's not doing nothing at all.
Psychologically, that's harming me a little bit.
Huh? That's not harming. That's not doing nothing at all.
Yeah, you change that scenario, but you think about it, like
you breaking the code, Chad. What's going down?
That's not doing nothing at all, though. That's not. It's just as a matter of fact, that's your name. What's wrong with that? It's your name, your apartment, shit.
I said it in
I like that.
It's got my name with a message like telling me to leave.
Oh, I was gonna say, what if it said like, "Hey, Lando," like, what about that?
What about you chatting back with one?
You come in the
house and just chatting shit.
Yeah, hey, are you chatting back if you come in the house and see him?
So y'all ain't never played with a Ouija board?
Fuck
no. I tried and everybody was like no. And I'm glad I said no, because some weird shit happened after that. You know what I mean? So for me, I don't need nothing more than to convince me that that's certain things I'm not playing with, gang.
It's going to take a lot to convince me, first of all, because I don't believe in ghosts at all.
But we said confirmed.
But he don't believe in them.
But that's the scenario.
So you ain't never had no...
It's confirmed, and it's got some menacing vibe for me, then yes, I'm gone. But
you ain't never had no experience where something makes you feel like there's something more than or something like that?
Yeah, everybody gets afraid of the dark. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has things that happen.
Nah, afraid of the dark is just afraid of the dark.
That's a good show.
Just like a tree bumping against the window or something,
No,
Right.
you just explained what the noise was. I'm saying something unexplainable that happened to you.
Excuse me.
I guess no, because like what y'all are I guess what you're trying to say is like me seeing something like down the hall or something as a kid, like out the corner of my eye, and that scared me. But really, that's just my mind playing tricks on me. To me, like there's nothing down the hall. I know I'm just in the house by myself. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Mr. Explainable. You know what I mean? This motherfucker got explanations for everything.
Nothing wrong with that.
Unafraid, man.
All I know is it went friendly ghost you cool with, friendly ghost Lando cool with. I don't want any parts of it.
Yeah, me personally, that shit happened. I'm out.
I'm out.
Like
Position I'm in right
respectfully, respectfully. I'm in the lease, and I can ride it out at my parents' house and pay the rest of my months out. You know what I mean? I can pay it out, cut all the lights off. We can go and shut everything off at this motherfucker.
Yep.
And I'll just pay the rent, and then I'll find me another place after that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that.
I'm calling one of them scam companies who offer to buy your house all the time. Hey, come get this shit.
I asked Jay Norris this, and he said he was like, he out. Excuse me. He says he's out. He's gonna call his realtor and call it an act of God, and say, "Hey man, act of God, I gotta move, so y'all can give me leniency to not have to pay the rest of the rent out, and I can find another place." That's simple. Man, that's a good idea. That's a good process. Good
if it works,
it's confirmed.
You know what I mean?
But then I do get Lando's point on the money. Like a small percentage of me would call sci-fi Ghostbusters one of them.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you got it, yeah. If you can, if y'all cool with it, y'all can ride it out. You know what I mean?
I ain't riding with it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For me, it just depends on how often.
Those 6-7 months or however many months I got left, y'all can go in there and fuck with it.
Yep.
Man, I'll move all my shit out. Y'all can go in there and fuck with it.
Yeah,
do whatever y'all want. Videotape it all y'all want.
Yep.
I'm gonna charge you a little fee a day to be in there.
No, you ain't want to fuck with it. You want
okay, cool. If y'all want it, then pay the rent there. That's fine with me.
Either way,
I'm cool on it.
Either way,
You know what I mean? I'm cool on it. Speaking of things we don't understand, 3iATLAS is coming closer.
I was about to
and closer,
right,
and closer. Right.
Wait, what's the
Friday?
What's the date for
the 19th?
Like it's closest? Yeah.
The 19th is supposed to be the closest. It's supposed to be the Earth, and that's still millions of miles, light years or whatever miles away, right?
Not light years.
Miles. Excuse me. I forget it's like 180 miles or some shit.
All right, but okay. Here's a question.
180 million miles away. Yeah, I said 180.
By a regular telescope?
Yeah, right.
180 million miles away. It's still a long way away. I don't even know if you got like a industrial or a commercial telescope, if you can see it or not.
You can.
If you have a regular telescope,
You can see it. Okay, cool. It's closer. They've observed it. I say that just to say, what do y'all think about it now? It does it because we've talked about it before. So like, does it change any thoughts or anything? Granted, we don't really know. I can say nothing's changed as for information wise. We still know that the elements that it's made of, are composed of, or that surrounded it, or that we can identify is not like any other comet. The light that it's emitting from it is in a direction it shouldn't be, right? The speed that it's traveling, cool. We've seen shit travel faster than that. The trajectory is I wouldn't say the trajectory is an issue, but
It's changed a little bit.
it's changed slightly, and where it started from, we can identify and say this is not from our quote unquote universe galaxy map that we know about. It came. It's like if you put a piece of paper on the table and drew a map, and then something just shot across that map that you didn't put there. Granted, you didn't put the map there, but you just identified that map, but something shot across it. So that means that outside of what your scope of realm is, something came from there.
Oh, they're saying that it's older than our solar system itself.
Okay.
Right, and our solar system is just one solar system in a
Vast.
bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are a super teeny tiny dot in the vast majority of what's out there.
Yeah, but we have a somewhat understanding of that to a certain degree. Granted, we don't know every single thing because we within the star there may be planets that surround that star, like our sun, right? Mm-hmm. So every star may be another one of us, or not necessarily us, but another
galaxy, solar system,
whatever, right, everything. Right. Right. There may be another one. So we can map out what we can see with our quote unquote knowledge right now, telescopes, what we can identify traveling, things like that, utilizing telescopes and different telescopes from different areas. We can have a synopsis from different points of view that can equate to one general idea, i.e., Jupiter looks like this, Mars looks like that, Pluto looks like this is that, right? So, based off what we know, this shit didn't come from a big bang in our era, in our area. It didn't come from something we did or something somebody else did or an explosion or something that we can track. We can't track the existence of where it started from. Sure, that's the best way to say it. So with that being said, what y'all don't do? Some people say it could be a satellite. Now, granted, I'll say this: it got close. I want to say it's to Mars, and there was a satellite that was by Mars that was tracking it. And as soon as it started gathering information on it, that satellite shut off. A rover, or we'll say a satellite, right? And it shut off. I forget the name of it, but it shut off.
NASA hasn't been able to get it
to come back on to get that information back.
Yep.
Or whatever information it was tracking from it, we can't get that information from it, right? And with that being said, this is one of the things that I also said is what if this thing comes so close to Earth that like cosmic events start happening or like major events, earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, massive global warming or whatever. You know what I mean? Or what if these things start to happen? Do y'all think that alters how people are going to view what this thing is or what it could be? And on top of that, it's massive. Mm-hmm. I want to say it's like a kilometer.
When you say alter how people view it, like what do you mean by that? Because it could still just be a comet that, because it's coming from somewhere out of our galaxy, it's having all these effects on all these electromagnetic effects on things as it's passing by or whatever, like you're talking about. But like, I guess, are you trying to imply that something nefariously shot this thing to us?
No, I wouldn't. What I say is
it's the same as our satellites. Like we have.
No, we have identifiable satellites though. Our satellites don't look like rocks and emit light in a different facet that's disagreeable.
That's what we made satellites look like for us. That could be a satellite for them, even though this whole satellite thing sounds ludicrous to me. Like that could be.
You're absolutely
you don't
correct.
know what the life form that looks like that sent it anyway. So
it's not from here then. That's all we're saying. It could be not from here.
Yeah, we know it's not from here.
Not from here, not sent by us. It's not from us. This is sent from somewhere else. If it's
not, do you think it was sent?
Okay, so yeah, what makes you think it was sent? That's what I keep getting hung up.
The trajectory. We don't have a start point.
But you don't. I'm saying, like, you don't think there was
But
just
that
an
doesn't-
explosion way out in space, and it's just a piece of rock that's been flying forever.
It definitely
Right.
could be, but based off of what we know,
Based off the data, they say that trajectory that it's sent through is like the percentage to have that exact
trajectory
line is like less than
because
1%.
it aligns with other planets' orbits, and when things align with other planets' orbits, or excuse me, with other orbits, yeah, when it aligns these certain lines, it utilizes gravitational pulls from other planets, and when it utilizes those gravitational pulls, you understand that's how we travel to space. So again, it could be something as simple as that's how we grasp things. So if it's which a lot of things are, which a lot of things, if it disagrees with what our physics our physics is, then it don't make sense to us. So it has to be something outside of us, right? If it doesn't align with our physics. Now, how deep do you believe in physics? That's the real question, right?
Well, hold on. Before you even go further than that, like I have to ask, like, for you to explain that a little bit more because we know it's not from us. Like, so why that keeps coming up, I don't know. Like,
From
so
us,
why?
okay, so from us is just one thing that we can alleviate. So it's not a man-made thing from planet Earth. We okay, cool. So now we have to broaden our thought process, so to speak. So where did it come from? We only have a map that we're looking at, so to speak, and this shit just pops up out of nowhere. So now only thing we have is trajectory. So based off the trajectory that this thing is taking,
It is so perfect.
it aligns perfectly with
That's the numbers,
space travel.
That's the numbers.
Yeah, it's 0.2% chance,
1%.
0.2 to 1% chance
To have
for
that
it
trajectory.
for it to have that trajectory and travel this path that it's taken. Right?
So that almost makes it
So
seem
is
it's
it gonna
calculated.
go past us? Is it gonna?
Yeah, it's based off trajectory. It's gonna go past us and keep traveling. Right?
Keep going on that line.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna pull. It's gonna pull
Unless
eventually.
it see what he want to see and
And then
stop and turn around.
Right.
That's what people are trying to.
That's what we're trying to figure out right now.
Because how perfect that is. That 0.2% is crazy.
And it's not just that. It's the elements that surround it because it's heavy in nickel, which is a lot of times
That's what they say.
they say it is based again. This is all if these satellites is reading this information correctly,
Official.
then this is what it is. So based off of this is a lot of like I say a lot of scientists, but some of these people are saying that the elements that they're reading around it is like not elements that you would see in space, not naturally in our universe or our galaxy.
Our universe.
Yes.
Right, okay.
So now it's we already know it's from somewhere outside of. So now we can identify that it's not man-made. It's somewhere outside. It's from somewhere outside of our galaxy, our universe, or our quote-unquote understanding, right?
Okay. I understand what you're saying, but for me, like those are already given, just with the knowledge of it. Like those aren't even questions to me.
Yeah. So okay, cool. So what is it then?
Like it's obviously something that's from a.
I don't want to hear something. I want to hear a fact. I want to hear what you know based off of what the information, because you've identified these things before.
That's what we know.
Like you've identified what this is and how it operates before on plenty other occasions. This ain't the first time we've seen anything like this. This is the first time we've seen anything like this. But this ain't the first time we've seen anything traveling through our galaxy, through our universe at this rate, this way, something that we have to identify, something that just catches somebody's eye. This ain't the first time, but it identifies its characteristics. It's totally different than what we've seen before. Its trajectory is 0.2% to 1%. That's almost like finding a grain of salt in a bale of hay.
So when is it supposed to actually pass us?
December 19th. That's the closest it's going to be to Earth. December 19th is as close as going to be to.
Yes.
Now, granted, again, so it's not man made. It's not from here, right? We can identify that off the trajectory that it's taken.
It's an interstellar object. Yes.
NASA came out. NASA has a.
What are you implying with? I guess I don't get what you're implying by what you're getting at. Like, are you saying that some aliens shot this rock at us?
No, I'm saying, what do y'all think about it? How does it get to a point where we're tracking it, and it gets to where we have a actual satellite that's physically about to track this, give us live data, so to speak, and all of a sudden it shuts off, and we can't get this information back. We can't turn this thing back on as of right now.
What that makes me think is, like I talked about previously, is they want to keep shit a secret. So hey, a way to not release that data is to say, hey, we can't even contact the thing anymore. Knowing that they got all the data that they want, they can study and do whatever they need to do without the public knowing.
I guess my problem. Go ahead, Corey.
No, you go ahead. I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
My problem is, okay, so say this thing, when it went by the satellite, whatever, in Mars, it wiped it or whatever. So shouldn't that raise alarms that once this thing goes past us on the 19th, all the satellites and stuff we have floating around us, that they might be wiped? Shouldn't there?
Do you think they'd tell you?
Like, I think they would. If they have this one story out of the one on Mars getting wiped, then it should raise alarms, and they should be telling people, that there's a possibility that wake up on December 20th, and then the whole world might be set back to 1458 because ain't no electricity no more.
They should, but would they? Is what I'm asking. No, they wouldn't.
Is that why them boys is building bunkers and whatnot for the last couple of years?
Could be.
I mean, it could be.
Or you just got a lot of money in your board.
I don't know. I think it's just a rock. Like,
that's very possible.
It's just a rock. Almost everything about it has been done by another comet in some way or form. The tails, a lot of the colors are explained by the unusual makeup, which is why it comes across a little different.
Has been done before.
That has. It has to do with chemical composition. So I read the article about it earlier. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. But I don't know. It's just I haven't read anything about it that to me sticks out to be. It's like, okay, we've projected its course pretty much exactly as it's supposed to go through the entire time. I feel like if this was, let's say an alien spacecraft or something like that, there would be some type of alteration as opposed to us just projecting based on gravity where they're and speed where they're going to end up, and we do it perfectly. So at this point, there's no reason for me to think it's anything but a really, really cool fucking rock that's flying really close to us. And to me, I think it's really cool. Like I said, they said it could be older than our fucking solar system. So that bitch has just been flying through space forever, which can give you an idea of how big space is. Mm-hmm. For something to fly through space longer than the world's even been here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's really cool. Like I said, the trajectory thing. I guess that, like you said, that's super hard to, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Have happen again, but at the same time, how often are rocks flying through space?
All the time.
Not even rocks, just things on Earth that happen that are like 0.1% of the chance that you would make this catch or do this or run this fast or survive this accident or things like that. Like, we've seen things that happen, quote unquote, miracles. So like, do I believe that this is sent from somewhere else, like a satellite No. Do I think it's just a comet that's unusual? Hell yeah. And the reason why it's unusual is because we can identify that the properties is different. That's why it's unusual.
Yeah.
Right. Certain things I think is just coincidences. It traveling by because the I want to say the what it says the Maven was like on the other side of Mars. So it was like I think like a window that it could catch it in or something like that. And then could it be something as simple as like it's been traveling so long that it's picked up like gamma rays or energy that we just don't know about right now. Or not we don't know about, but just energy that we can't see.
Yeah.
We don't have the scope to see it right now because we don't know about it. So once it passes closer to us, then we'll be like, oh shit, we can look at it through this lens and then we can identify whatever. But I do think it's an interesting conversation, an interesting topic. I will say this. Because we've had the quote unquote, oh, it's coming towards Earth and stuff like that. 180 million miles away. I don't think that's scary to anybody, right?
No.
But like anything to me that affects our Earth in any type of way, like I forget the name of the movie, but it's like when everything they was like in Empire State Building and the whole waves crashed. Was it
The day after tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow? That's what it was. Like that. I think that's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a big fucking problem.
But I think that what was going on in there, I don't think it was a
Polar
comet.
shift.
It was a global
No,
shift.
but you don't even have to get that
Polar
extreme.
shift.
I was watching videos of the tsunami in Japan and Thailand from like the last decade earlier today. Like that shit is ridiculous. Like the power of the ocean is fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I think is like. I think that type of shit is more likely to happen. Like if a comet that size flies by Earth at a certain distance. I think those type of things can happen. Like that's why I say like on the night, let's see what happens. Like is everybody's cell phone reception gonna go down? You know what I'm saying? And it may just be something stupid like that we never think about. Motherfucking cable TV may not work. Cows may be moving to the east instead of the west. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know. That's why I say that I want to see I definitely want to see what's gonna go down because at the end of the day, I don't think it's gonna be like even if it is, like we can't do nothing. Like what if it is a satellite coming to see everything and then what if it stops as soon as it gets to Earth's range and then turns around and goes the same exact way back out?
Yo, now that shit would be nuts.
We can't do nothing. It don't matter. We can't do nothing.
No, but everyone would know that ain't no comet.
That
would cut that.
No. But everybody would know there was no comet. And we go back to what we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. It'd be mayhem in the streets, no religion, all of that, and then eventually we'd have to all come together to figure out what we're gonna do about these aliens, or we're gonna kill each other before the aliens even get here. So,
you think that does it?
I don't get the whole killing of religion, but okay.
What do you mean killing a religion?
Just because there was aliens, I don't understand why that destroys.
Oh, you think religion goes out? Oh, time out. Hold on. You think religion stays plausible because aliens are proven real? You think people are still gonna be like, man, the Bible says
I don't know what God wants to do outside of us. How do I know that we're not just one of
So why he ain't writing in his word if that's not the case?
I don't know.
So then what are you gonna
I mean, damn, like
well, I'm saying
I wasn't there when he did it.
But what are you gonna believe then?
What do you mean?
So like what so there's nothing that can make you question things, the Bible or anything. There's nothing.
Corey literally just got baptized. Like you're not gonna crush his faith.
It's not even about that. It's so if you seen aliens, you just gonna pray harder.
I wouldn't change anything. I don't know what God wants outside of this earth, but I do know what he expects of me, and I'm going to fulfill that regardless of whether there's aliens out there or not.
Okay.
And that's just one thought process, but a lot of people would.
Okay. You ever seen War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
You know, and people that was just I don't know.
But if you can't take that from him though. If that's how he views the world, that's how he views the world.
No. That's a good thing. I think that things change when you have reality in front of you. And right now, what we're speaking about is something that we can't see.
No. Corey's telling you that even if he gets presented with the fact that aliens exist, his reality is that he's still going to serve his Lord. Like you can't.
And I'm cool with that. But what I'm saying is, everybody think they're gonna do something until it's time to do it. Like when you're
never know what's gonna happen to you.
Exactly. So when that situation is brought in forth in front of you, and it's your situation to deal with, and I'm not saying that you, but I'm just saying in general, like people tend to change. You know what I mean? Like we can go all the way back to school days when you had the opportunity to punch the bully. There's people that didn't do it. There's people that froze up. There's people that executed. There's people that didn't.
I punched them all.
Think about all the times that we've ever talked about aliens. I've always said I believe that aliens exist.
Yeah.
So like for me, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just not those don't coincide.
And that's cool. I think the cohesion behind it is just the Bible speaks nothing of aliens, and that God is the highest power. But if an alien came to you and told you that, or came to Earth and said, "We created all this, and I'm gonna show you exactly how we did all of this," there is no God.
You've added a lot.
No,
to
but no. What do you so?
All of a sudden now they've proven that they've.
So what?
I mean, at that point, I guess.
So what do you think an alien? So for you, what do you think an alien does? Like in your world, for you to like Independence Day happened, you're still believing everything remains the same for you. Now, granted, Independence Day was in Washington D.C. We're far away from there. Your day-to-day activities remain the same. Your beliefs remain the same. Nothing changes. You don't question anything and be like, damn, why didn't they? There's nothing that changes for you.
Because aliens are here?
That's what I'm saying. Like, nothing.
For the most, I mean, maybe something would, like you said, if you're in that situation, it's hard to really say, but.
Would your faith shape?
I don't see how.
I don't see mine either.
I still fully believe that Jesus died and came back. I fully believe all these things happened. So
you're not gonna get into
like if that was to happen, I would be like, okay, so God clearly had some other stuff going on. You know,
he said he wanted to see what I look like if I was green.
You know, I think Lil Dicky had in his one of his songs. He's like, why can't God fuck with aliens? Like,
that's cool. And for me, I don't know. Me personally, I'm not saying I'm throwing away things. It's just for me. It's just survival. Survival is survival for me. So if aliens come back,
I'm killing them in the name of the Lord. Don't get me wrong, but
you out here fucking what is
the aliens?
What's the deal with the Red Crosses?
Of course, I guess I'm assuming that they're coming in a hostile. They may not, and then obviously I'm not going.
No.
Corey is straight up Ned Flanders. But that episode of The Simpsons when they started walking out of the lake, and he's like, "I don't think so."
No, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll yeah, man. We'll see, man. I hope it's not. Let's put it that way. I hope life remains the same. I hope War of the Worlds.
Yeah, well, I mean,
none of this shit ever happens.
Well, I mean, like, I don't think it will. Have you ever heard of the Fermi paradox, where it's like with all the, well, I guess y'all are aware. So, yeah, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I feel like I contradict myself sometimes because I'm like, oh shit, I believe that there's aliens. You have all these weird encounters, but at the same time, like, there is no concrete evidence. There's one time we had a signal come back. We can't recreate it, the WOW signal. Yeah. It's just we've been scanning for years, but maybe on the other hand, maybe we're scanning a wrong frequency or in a wrong method. They don't even use that shit.
Or maybe they scanned and found and just
Or we have governments hiding shit. You know, so
Or maybe-
it's so hard to
Maybe everything
To
that
really
uses
know.
sonar is aliens.
maybe aliens are sonar.
You know, it's so many different questions. You know what I mean? It's so many different things that you can ask about it. But before we get out of here, quick, not even quick. NFL, it's been going down in the NFL. First of all,
Michael Parsons went down in the
he
NFL.
went down. Zach Ertz went down.
I went down.
Kermit the Frog.
Who?
Kermit.
Patrick Mahomes.
What'd you call him?
Kermit.
Kermit?
Yeah, man. These
Christian
boys
Watson.
went down, man.
I'm just gonna start naming Green Bay players.
Been some pretty decent football going on, so to speak. I mean, if you're in the
Surprising.
playoff hunt, or
Surprising.
if you're in the playoffs, or if you clinched or something like that, Rams good. Packers good.
Right now we have a shot at the 7th seed. Small chance to clinch if we tie the Bears or something like that, and Detroit loses. If we tie or win,
Damn, y'all in this. Y'all in the weeds.
but we got to beat
It's
we
in
got
the
to beat
thick of it.
Chicago in Chicago, and we're down a couple players. Chicago's all upset, so I'm not.
All of that.
Yeah, I'm not too. I wouldn't be surprised if we take an L that day. You know, just being 100% honest. But then we got the Vikings, I think. No, Ravens, and then the Vikings.
Which Ravens ain't been balling it out.
That's what I was saying earlier. It's surprising. Like, there's a couple teams. Like, the Bills haven't been as good as I thought they would be. The
Didn't the
Chiefs.
Ravens just
already-
didn't they just goose egg a team?
Don't give me the line, but
The Raiders clinched.
What, first draft pick?
No, not making. We're talking about playoffs.
Oh, you said the Raiders?
Yeah,
Raiders clinched.
not making it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even gonna dig into it. I was gonna blow past it. I didn't want, you know what I mean?
I was like, what?
I didn't want nobody to feel offended. Lando, look at him. You know what I mean? I didn't want nobody to feel offended.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
I ain't offended.
it's been
Zach
rough years
Ertz.
for a couple.
So
For
the
the,
Ravens they just goose egged the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow played
Like
terrible.
shit,
Big ups
yeah.
to the defense for
Yeah.
Baltimore.
24.
Derrick Henry cut up too.
You know who didn't get up?
Who that?
Raiders.
Yeah, we know. So
What was that score?
what's that?
20,
Raiders, it's a Raiders game. Where's Philly?
was it 26,
man.
29? What, to 0? 31 to 0? Yeah. I knew it was right around that. Yeah,
It was cold.
That was tough.
It was not cold. It was cold, but it don't matter.
That's a whole. You coming from the, you know what I mean? Out here in the desert.
It's cold in the desert.
They don't
Especially
practice at
at
night.
Yeah, it gets cold at night.
They don't practice at night, brother. You know what I mean? But Zach Ertz got hurt. Career ending.
What?
Zach Ertz got hurt. Ertz.
Career ending.
Washington?
Yeah.
Tight end.
I didn't know.
I'm
What happened
asking
to him?
if it's no. I mean he's old. He's what 13 years in the league.
Yeah,
10
but
years.
I'm saying, what was his injury?
I think
I missed
blew
it.
his knee out or some shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
If the
done.
bones out, you're done.
So then it's,
need that.
you know, Patrick Mahomes is in his what?
Ninth.
Ninth. And then what was the whole thing? Him and Tom Brady blew out their knee on the same time.
Yep.
Tom Brady played what 4 or 5 years after that.
Mm.
Tom Brady played 4 or 5 years after what?
He blew his knee out.
That was in his 9th season. Tom Brady played till he was 45.
Okay, so shit, more than 4 or 5. Goddamn.
Yo, speaking of 45, 46-year-old, close enough. Phillip Rivers on the field the other day
Oh, I thought you was about to go
was hilarious.
something totally different right there.
Crazy.
Where'd you think I was going to go?
With the, no, nothing, man.
No, I got no.
the
all right.
Trumpers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 45.
45,
Yeah, I thought
46.
you was going fucking crazy. But yeah. But yeah, Phillip Rivers out there old as shit. That's my
Yeah.
whole thing. We're like,
Didn't do terrible.
no. we're at the point right now where like being a stumped down athlete is totally different. Like Lawrence Taylor league versus Saquon Barkley's league. Two totally different leagues, right? So like it seems like it's okay for you to retire at 8 years, 9 years. You made enough money, made enough investments. I'm straight for life.
Yeah,
So I'm good.
like a Todd Gurley.
I don't have to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. In my career, my fingers bent like this, and you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of players that you see their fingers, the motherfuckers' fingers is all crazy. Granted, they still doing everything that the average man wants. You know, still got money, still hitting the baddest women, still driving the fastest cars, traveling, balling out of control,
Just
got
with fucked
investments.
up fingers.
Yeah, toes might be Shaq toes,
Strong
LeBron
hands.
toes.
Just a bunch of strong
When I
hands.
say give me a high five, you only give me 4.5.
Say my
You know what I
strong
mean?
At that
Motherfucker,
point,
fingers
right.
like this and don't straighten out.
Got you.
You know, which y'all sacrifice.
Yeah, hell yes. You ain't gotta have a finger. Take it.
No, I'm not saying
Okay.
sacrifice a finger, but I'm saying like the
toes?
money's obviously
Some
different.
toes.
Like, but
What do we got to sacrifice?
what
Time.
I'm giving it up.
Yeah, like
for the money?
if you was like, hey, would you?
I don't know.
Would you
Like,
take
what
Shaq
league?
Feet's? Would you take Shaq Feet
Shaq feet in the league back then.
with Shaq's money? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
Yeah, I will have Shaq Feet.
Or you
With
can
his
have.
Shaq's feet.
You never seen his feet?
Yeah, they're fucking
It was-
ridiculous.
Yeah, what about it? You think he cares?
No.
Of course not.
Because he can walk in Walmart and buy everybody shit out if he wants to.
Yeah, but then there's gonna be somebody like a.
Hey man, your feet. Don't. I ain't paying for his. It's that simple.
I stomp
But then
your-
you'll have somebody like
stomach, chest, and face at the same time.
a Giannis. I ain't gonna say. I don't know, but somebody that's gonna come through, make just the same amount of money, make the same good ass investments, spend less time in the league, and
I don't care.
So like when we go
Get
to
it, young fella.
And then he can do that with his fingers.
yeah.
Yeah, get it, young fella.
So does that
Yeah,
mean the
that's not
league
my
is
one.
softer now?
No,
Are they protecting the players
The game has
better?
changed. I mean, players protecting themselves now.
Yeah, the players are protecting themselves. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, like in night
Pussies. No,
when they had us diving straight in our chest, that was stupid. I ain't doing that stuff now.
True.
I don't like all this safety.
I mean, some of the hits, I'd be like,
So I since the Spurs are finally decent, I actually have been somewhat paying attention to basketball. So I watched most of the Cup games, and I did not know. There's a lot of shit I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches challenges.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Get that shit out of here.
That's been here.
Didn't
for a
like
while.
that. Yeah. Apparently it's been there for a long time. I was like,
It's
yo,
been here for a while.
Then I realized I just watch at games, and that's why I never really noticed. And then the like instant replay and like shit just be. I swear they were waiting for like 2 minutes for this ref to review this video, and I was like,
Better technology.
what the fuck is going on? Like, let's play. Like, you're giving them a break.
But you
Like,
imagine
I don't
being
like
at the
that shit.
game.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like. Take that shit out. Like, nah. Like, what? Like, it's supposed to be all about stamina. You getting breaks and stuff. This isn't timeout. While you waiting for the rest? Nah. I like the fast pace. I think it's a.
I mean, some of that stuff
the old way.
a lot of that stuff is, I think, is cool. But if you ever go to like a real life sports event, you'll see how many TV timeouts and stuff
true.
like that that they
Yeah.
get. So like they get
That's
a lot
true.
of breaks that quote unquote
Yeah.
ain't on NBA 2K. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
I don't want a bunch of tired players. I paid top dollar for this. I want
yeah.
everybody at their best.
Speaking of at their best, you got the Cleveland Browns.
Them and best don't match.
Jesus Christ, you got
Yeah. What kind of segue is that? Speaking of your bets, you got the Cleveland Browns.
Who else we got? We got the Raiders.
Damn.
I didn't say that. I was
Orlando
saying,
knew it was a joke. I'm sorry.
I was going towards
that
the
was a shot.
coaching
We got the
of the-
Giants.
You good?
My fault.
I was going towards the coaching of
they're not coaching the best. They're a poorly ran organization right now. And
so
they're not the only one, but that's the one that get brought up. So
yeah,
No, they're
and they're not. But we talking about them because I fuck with Shador for sure. But what we'll say is right now is we'll run this clip right here, and it's King Dano talking about Stefanski should get fired, and me questioning him, right?
I don't think he's the head coach of the Browns next year. Stefanski was in charge of drafting players, and from reports is Stefanski did not want to draft Shador Sanders. That came from above his head. If Shador Sanders comes in and balls out, they're gonna look at me like I'm terrible. If Dylan Gabriel doesn't ball out, they're gonna look at me like I'm terrible. The only possibility I have of saving my job is for Dylan Gabriel to work out.
Yeah. Boom. So should this is I when that happened, when Bro said that, King Daniel said that, I'm not tracking anybody else saying this. This is nobody's saying this. Now all of a sudden everybody's saying this. I've heard he should be fired. I heard the GM should be fired. I heard because Shador is played so well that game that this shows that y'all bench should have put him in. Yeah, fire him. And then on top of that, I've heard that Kevin Stefanski is trying to quote unquote sabotage Shador. What do y'all think about that?
Where'd you hear that from?
Rumor mills.
Yeah, rumor mills. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, like there's no definition of he didn't come out and tell a way to find out it, but you can see the small details that have people thinking why he's doing so. Like when you look at the game where they kept putting Judkins in when Shador got him down to the goal line.
Put Judkins in here, run. He had
Twice.
2 touchdowns that game.
Yep, so it makes the numbers don't look as good. Following game, you go for a 2-point conversion, which is that right there is fireable. Why you go for 2 when
1 would have put you in 7 instead of 2 missing the 2 put you at 8.
Exactly. Any football coach would have told you that's a dumb move. You're trying to be the smartest guy in the room, yeah. And then when Shador does get you in position to make up for your mistake, you pull him out and put Judkins in again. And then the following game, you send him out there, and the teams look ill prepared, and also you sent him out there with the wrong wristband. So you look at those 3 incidents, that's why people are trying to come up with the conclusion of maybe he is trying to throw some salt in his game.
Maybe.
Because at first it was, okay, we get him in there and he's only going to throw the ball 20 times. And then when they really when they opened the offense up, everybody seen what he did. He balled out.
Which those numbers isn't nothing crazy. Shador did those numbers with less than Shador did those numbers with more completions more times in his life than he hasn't. You know what I mean? Like that 340 damn near 400 yards isn't that crazy. He's done that before.
Yeah, but
You know
never
what I
in the
mean?
NFL. Like,
Not in the NFL.
It means a lot more. It means a lot more in the NFL.
This is the highest. This is the highest.
Yeah.
Right.
The only thing that bothered me is wasn't it the very next game Shador had a terrible game. So like it's been a roll. Like right now, don't get me wrong. I do think
they had
he seems to be the better option.
They had a heavy injury list
than Dylan Gabriel. But
they had a heavy injury list that very next game, and I'm at the point where I think that Stefanski put people on the injury list that he wants to put on there. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think we ever talked about this. When the fuck did Dylan Gabriel get hurt?
In game.
When?
I was pretty sure it was in one of the games.
He ran off the field and then he just didn't come back on.
Yeah.
After throwing a pass or throwing an incompletion or handing it off or whatever the fuck he didn't get tackled and it was like, oh, injury timeout. And then they picked him up. He walked off the field. When did he get hurt? He went through an injury protocol, or excuse me, a concussion protocol, and went on a weeks-long concussion protocol and didn't get to play. When did he get hurt?
I would assume
We see a
before they
lot of
picked him
people.
up.
We seen the dude that was, I don't know, Ajukin, whatever his name is, that the tight end. We seen him get hurt. We see people get hurt. We seen Patrick Mahomes get hurt. Seen Mike Parsons get hurt.
So you're saying when he threw the ball, he didn't get hit or anything?
He didn't.
Like it was a no contact injury.
Might have been. Might have been a previous one that happened earlier and it just settled in on that play. But I'm just saying.
But then he went through concussion protocol.
That's what I'm saying. So for me, and I'm not saying he didn't get hurt. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if Kevin Stefanski is man enough to say, yeah, I don't fucking like Shador, man.
He's definitely.
Maybe he got banged up in practice.
No,
They didn't want to
so
say-
this is
But the game you
This-
talking about he did bad was the game I referenced in him. They gave him the wrong wristband right away.
that was this game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
As
And
in
then and on
then-
top of that,
Let's not
like,
talk about
who are they playing? The Bears?
Chicago. Yeah,
That's not a scrub ass. That's not a scrub defense either.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
well, if we're going to do that argument, then who did they play when he threw 400 yards?
And if you want to do that argument, no.
Right?
No,
Like,
no,
if we want to
bro,
do that
bro,
argument, that's the same argument.
Okay, no, wait, no, bro, let's sit on
I
that.
could put up 400 yards. I'm just playing.
Against the Titans.
The
I'm
Titans.
glad you
okay.
said that because let's pull up who quarterback stats against Titans.
Cool. I think it was an edge thing because he was playing against Cam Ward and he wanted to show out to a certain extent, and it was a good game to show out.
Matter of fact, I think I got
Good team to show out.
Come up.
Not saying that they're the trashiest team in the league, but good game to show out. Good team to show out for.
Ooh, the Titans against the Titans.
Yeah, I'm just saying Cam Ward type shit. Him and Cam Ward. But outside of that, a quick conspiracy theory based on everything is Shador Sanders is Deion Sanders' son, right? I don't know if y'all remember, but back in the day, Deion Sanders had a problem with this dude that was talking shit. And he had a bucket of ice and ran and he walked in while the dude was filming and he threw the bucket of ice on him. Right?
I've seen the video, yeah.
That guy's,
Or I think so.
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it at one point in time. But that guy himself he got married, right? And I ain't said married, but he had kids. His daughter, right now, is married to Kevin Stefanski.
Makes sense. Could be.
And
So you say Titans.
Yeah, those first 6 games, they definitely held. Let's see. Kyler Murray trash. Geno trash. Stroud's good. Jones was playing good. Stafford's good. Bo Nix been playing.
Shador outplayed all them, stat wise.
yeah,
So when you say Titans and all he did against the Titans defense
decent.
is not their issue. They know how to play against quarterback. And they was giving Shador hell, and Shador was just outplaying them. Busting through sacks and stuff. You just watched the game. I watched the game, so I see it.
Boom. So outside of all that, balling out, doing that, you have this quote unquote conspiracy theory that dude's daughter is, I want to say his name is Gavin. I forget his name, but
Kevin is.
Gavin All or something like
Oh,
that.
I was about to say, what?
His daughter is Kevin Stefanski's wife. That's who she is, and she don't want to see Shador be successful because of this is her get back to Deion for doing that to her dad.
Could be. We don't know. We know it's petty out there. All I know is it ain't something weird going on in that organization. I don't think Stefanski's making it. I don't think he's the coach next year for the Browns.
So a lot of people starting to lean that way. A lot of people are starting to lean that way. It's saying the same thing, like either A, he's going to be fired, or B, he needs to be fired. Either A, he doesn't like either he don't know he don't know how to coach, which you can't really say that because he won Coach of the Year twice, right? Or B, and now granted, Jay Norris says he won his first Coach of the Year because Cleveland ain't won a fucking playoff game in 16 years, and they got there with Joe Flacco, who came off the couch, you know what I mean, and Philip Rivers, that motherfucker, so to speak, and got him to the playoffs, and they did their thing,
And
right?
they lean heavy on Chubb.
Yeah. But then his second one, he quote unquote earned, right? Then you get somebody in the organization that you quote unquote don't want at all. Granted, you could want them, but if your wife's sitting in the bed telling you every day, you should that's gonna get to you. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know what? I'd rather peace at happy wife, happy life. Peace at home.
You get more dome.
Man, whatever. I don't know.
It's not even to dwell into that. It's just the fact that, like we talked about before, this is the guy who I drafted because I'm the 2-time Coach of the Year. Y'all gave me these rights, and I believe that this guy's going to be better.
Yeah, okay, cool. But then where does the sabotaging come into play? Because then
Because
that
your
has
front office says, no, we really like this guy. But
Cool.
you gave me the right to draft players. So they say, well, we'll draft them anyway. So now we're forcing you to play, and I want to still be the coach with all the power. I want to be right. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure the guy I drafted is successful.
So winning is out the window for Stefanski based off of these thought processes. He don't care about winning at all. It's all about
He wants to win his way.
No, he wants to make sure that the guy who y'all believed is better than the guy I picked won't do well, so I can say, see, I told you so.
See, and it sounds more like a conspiracy theory. Not necessarily yours, but I'm saying it sounds more like they want it's like you
We've
said.
seen any given Sunday.
Yeah, it's
that
a
same
bigger
battle right there.
It's a bigger force behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is
that's
my
wanting
Cap
this dude
Rooney.
to fail.
This is my Cap Rooney right here. I coached the team. Well, this guy can play ball.
Which is crazy.
But in the end of that movie, Al Pacino decided winning was more important.
Yeah. Kevin Stefanski's not going to be able to stick around long enough to do that.
No.
Shador said that the card fell out. That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, because Shador's
right. He's not
a class act, man.
He's not going to throw his coach under the bus.
He's a class act, man.
Of course.
Class act. You know what I mean? Class act guy.
To the T. And they try every
class act, man.
Every angle to try to say, look at him. No, he's done everything.
Class act, because he has plenty of time where he can say some wild shit.
Wild shit. They asked him about Jameis Winston's influence on like working with the motivational stuff, and he said, well, why would I talk about him when there's so many great teammates I have in this locker room? Like completely and bring his team up. Like that's the guy you wanna play for.
Yeah, no, he's done really well in pretty much all his little interviews and stuff like that they have before he started.
Clip it up.
One thing I will say about that whole Cleveland Brown organization and situation is Dylan Gabriel gets the shit into the stick, man. Like for nothing. All this kid wanted to do is play football, bro. And he gets now granted, the shit talking that he may do, pillow talking with his girl may happen. That's based off of the situation that he's in.
Or just how he handles his interviews. Like, you not clearing stuff up, you leaving shit out there to linger, then you part of the problem too.
Well, it's not really necessarily a clear up thing. Nobody really wants to talk to Dylan Gabriel. When I say he gets the shit in the stick, he's getting the shit in the stick because when you were the starting quarterback, nobody cared about you. Everybody cared about Shador. When you got drafted and then Shador got drafted, it was more along the lines of like, why the fuck did y'all draft Shador so late? when you got moved up to be the starting quarterback. Matter of fact, when you was named number 2 quarterback, people were saying, "Hey, Shador, what do you think about being labeled third?" He gets the shit in the stick of
Yeah, I mean, none of them asked for to be put in that shit. Like, I think all of them just want to play.
yeah, and that's all I said. Like, he gets a bad. I ain't gonna say bad rap, but he gets the shit in the stick because, like, you're in a terrible. I ain't gonna say terrible situation, but you're in a situation that normally people don't go through. Like, normally your backup quarterback doesn't get more publicity than your first 1 and 2 quarterback. Normally, your backup quarterback isn't the guy, the number 1 quarterback coming out of college, and you're the number, huh? You know, like Dylan Gabriel was the number, huh? People gonna say, what would y'all label him? Coming out of college, 5, 6, 7, 8, or huh?
What do you? I don't know. It depends on what you rank college players by. Like some people go by Heisman.
Huh?
I'm just saying it depends on how you look at it.
Who just won the Heisman this year?
Fernando Mendoza, quarterback for Indiana.
Huh?
Like I
So I
said,
say, that boy bad boy.
I'm not saying he ain't bad, but he only threw for 2,900 yards, right? Huh?
They all about stats.
Huh? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I say all that to say,
And
Dylan
29
Gabriel,
yards could have been dots every last
it
one.
could have been, but
And that's all you needed is.
now granted, he threw for 2,900 yards and the most touchdowns in college football. But
Yeah, we don't got to made just dog plays when it was needed.
Jeremiah Love he wasn't even number 1 in balance to get it.
What do you mean? It was Jeremiah Love?
No, dude from Indiana.
He
He
wasn't.
wasn't number 1 in balance.
What do you mean? He had the most points.
Eventually, like projecting wise, Jeremiah Love was projected higher than him.
You talking about the beginning of the season?
No, like who they thought was going to get it. He wasn't the guy that they thought was going to get it. He was projected lower than
Going into the Heisman night?
yeah.
No, he was not. He was projected to go to get it.
Okay, well before the Heisman night, I seen a projection where he didn't have as many votes or as many potential people that was going to vote for him to go and get it. Long story short, huh? That's all I'm saying. When you look at certain people, Dylan Gabriel is a guy that coming out of college, you wouldn't expect him to be anything more than just a guy. And then he's just a guy, but now he's the guy, and you got the man, quote unquote, right behind you. So everybody's talking about the man versus talking about you. You got to live up to the hype of being a starting quarterback along with outdoing what Shador possibly could do. That's why I say he gets like a shit in the stick. Like, and he didn't do anything other than get drafted to the Cleveland Browns to deserve, quote unquote, that. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't do anything. He didn't like, oh man, I'm going to outplay Shador. I'm going to ball him out. He was just like, shit, I'm here. All right, cool. So I draft Shador. All right.
fuck.
You know what I mean? It's just a bad situation for that kid. I kind of.
Well, I think he dug himself a hole, but
I mean, yeah, his mouth probably did, but he didn't do anything. Shador. He is
but
he.
he could have got when he got drafted. He could have handled it different. Like maybe try to build that bond, that friendship. Maybe use some of that hype to get on some good side. But when you sitting out here throwing little shots and little shades, and you know Shador is that guy who has a big following, then it's gonna make it a little harsher for you. Now people in Cleveland not rocking with you really. But if you came out with a friendship, I think that.
Yeah, but again, you know, just like I know, when you in them locker rooms and people pull you to the side and tell you certain things about certain people, hey man, you either A, you gonna rock with my program, or get pushed to the side. Simple as that. You don't think he had to align with Kevin Stefanski's thought process to be where he is? He had to a certain extent. Hey man, you gonna be my guy, man. I need you. You gonna step up. We're gonna, put you up. You gonna hey man, Shador, he got a bad attitude, man. He kind of flashy. I need you to just, yes sir.
Or you can just have your teammates back.
You could, but then he could be like, hey man, remember when I said you were gonna start? I joked. Shador, you know what I'm saying? And that's like,
I
fuck.
built a friendship with him, so I don't have all that negative and hate. The money's still the same.
I mean, the money is the same regardless.
So like, I get what you're saying, it's the coach, but that's your teammate. Coaches come and go. These 53 guys, that bond's stronger than.
Shit, they come and go just as fast.
You're right, but that teammate bond is stronger than the coach, the player bond, I believe, in every locker room.
Yeah.
I mean, I would agree. I think that you want your players to be close.
Except for maybe like a quarterback that's been there for like 12 years with the same coach.
I still think he goes in there with intentions on trying to bond more. He'd rather have a bond.
I think he'd have a bond with his lineman or his receiver more than he would have with his coach.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to spend more time with those guys. Them are the guys that you're going to be like, man, that motherfucker getting on my nerves this week, bro.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I get it.
But they also haven't been there for 12 years.
But I
feel like kind of, I won't say it balances out. I think y'all are probably right. Where, I definitely think he spends more time trying to cultivate that relationship with the receivers and stuff because they're the ones out on the field either making you look good or protecting you from getting killed. So, yeah, you want to do that, but
I don't think Kevin Stefanski has a good locker room coaching style.
Doesn't seem like it.
I don't think he. I think whatever he got drafted, whatever he is viewed as a good coach like whatever that is, like I think that's all he has. I don't even really know what it is because I don't. His defense is. I don't know if he built that defense or these are just guys that got together and they work well together. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, you get a Myles Garrett.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't know if you did
Joe
this.
Hayden and he had some dogs when he got hired.
Then, okay, cool. You got the dogs. Your offense is shit. And it's been shit. Nick Chubb. Now you got Juckins. Who before that? Name a receiver. Jerry Jeudy is
They had Amari Cooper, I believe.
Piss poor.
He had a couple good seasons, but this ain't one of them.
Who?
Jeudy?
The Browns.
Jerry Jeudy had good seasons? What do you call good seasons? He ain't never scored over 6 touchdowns in a season ever.
Let me rephrase. I'm thinking of him as like as a flex position.
Jerry Jeudy.
Okay, cool. I see what you're saying. You talking about a 4th string receiver.
3rd string.
4th string. I got you. Yeah. 4th string? I can dig it.
Thinking fantasy, 3rd, yeah.
5th string in fantasy, I can dig it. Because I guarantee you there's other people. Price, our Pierce from Indiana, he will ball out better than him.
Yeah,
you put that guy in his... Come on. So, Jerry Jeudy is basic. They ain't really had nothing that, for me, would show you like Kevin Stefanski is just, this is what he's elite at.
Yeah.
Like, Bill Belichick was elite. At least.
Cheating.
That's one of his best. It's one of his best things. You know what I mean?
Is he? Is he? He
It's one of his
can't do it
best
right
things.
now.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Him
him and Tom was elite, but him by himself, he ain't that elite.
No, he gotta have something. He needs something to work with, and he found something that worked for the scheme that he was running, and he showed how that scheme worked.
Well, shit, he had. I was trying to figure out who he had. He had Landry and Odell Beckham his first year he went there. Also with
who?
Stefanski.
Stefanski.
Also with Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, so but like, okay, now where's your schemes at? He got
hired on a.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
throw the number 8.
You don't have no. So what were you good at? Because your defense, you don't have nothing to offer.
Staying on the sideline.
That's what I'm saying. So like for me, he was garbage, man. Garbage all around. Whatever. And then he got people blame that. First of all, that pass that he threw to Jerry Jeudy for the touchdown, which I call a touchdown because Jerry Jeudy had it in his hands and handed it off.
He said he should have slow played it. So Jerry Jeudy said.
Yeah. Makes sense.
on the bench on my fantasy team.
Jerry Judy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go and release him. I'll be down a player. I'll run with 10. You know what I mean? I'll run with 10.
Got to pick one more. No, I don't.
It's
I'm good,
crazy
man.
You can't make me.
He'll have a game. He'll have a good game, and then he'll follow that good game up with 10 yards.
Yep. 6 bad games.
Boy, he piss poor,
When
man.
I said something, he gonna go off.
Oh yeah, like Miami.
No, I doubt it. You know what I mean? I doubt
I
it.
think I'm pretty safe with this one.
I doubt it. Yeah, no, man, dude. Now, and I'm not even saying that. And you know what's crazy? He's not even Shadur's go-to guy.
That'll be
No,
tight end,
definitely
man.
not.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's been really going after fans.
You know what probably
Shador's
ruined
favorite guy is Bond. That's his favorite guy.
16.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
From
bombed
Texas.
him. He bombed him shit.
Yeah, from Texas. Yeah, that's his guy.
He bombed
Isaiah
him
Bond?
shit.
Yes.
Yeah, he bombed him shit.
That's his shit. And then
And he dropped that last
I didn't know
pass.
he was on the
yes,
Browns.
and then yeah, because remember he got in trouble
Fanning
and
it.
they didn't get
Fanning.
drafted. And then Fanning is
right.
his.
Yeah, Fanning Jr.
He don't. Yeah, them is 2 guys. He done found his 2 guys.
Yeah.
And he gonna make it work.
Well, shit, before we get up out of here, y'all got anything?
All right,
Uh,
check
Happy
PBA
Happy
works.
holidays.
Happy holidays, definitely.
Happy holiday.
Yeah.
Merry
in the spirit.
Christmas.
Happy holiday. Lando, you got anything?
Nah, man, just be on the lookout for them aliens on the 19th.
Hey, they coming out, man. They coming. It might be the shit. We're gonna drop,
Hopefully, we all wake up on the 20th to a peaceful world. You know.
we might drop. Matter of fact, we're gonna drop this on the 19th just to make sure we get it out before the
Right
world
before the
goes.
satellites
Remember
go
when I
down.
gotta stop paying bills.
Yeah, man.
That part.
Hey, Corey, got KBA Works. Shouts out to him, man. Go check him out on Facebook. Get you some custom work done
Yeah.
at any time.
Definitely. Appreciate that. That's what I was
Kendano?
gonna say.
Hey, you guys like them big popcorn bundles that got like the three in, like the cheddar, the caramel, and the regular joints? Y'all mess with those?
In different
Like
bags,
if
I
one
fuck with
becomes
them. Don't
super
put them all in
desperate.
the same bag, though.
No, you got the container.
little
they got
divider.
the
Oh,
divider.
yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
super
like different
desperate.
bags, like I just stated, man. Don't,
Do it.
yeah, don't
You
do
only
that.
eat popcorn out of bags?
No, I mean, it's just because, you know,
I
just
only
chill
like
out.
fresh popcorn.
relax.
Like, yeah,
You only eat fresh pop.
yeah.
Oh, the best popcorn is like a day old.
Nah, them popcorn that should be weeks old. They make it in some factory, put it in a
Yeah,
tin.
man, just chill out, fool. Put my,
Nah, we
seal
take
my
the
shit up,
popcorn
gang.
bucket home and accidentally leave it out the next day. I'm just like, yo, this is better than it was
That
yesterday.
shit hidden. Okay.
Stuck in the teeth and all.
Yeah.
Man, nah.
First thing in the morning. Breakfast.
It's the same popcorn
Oh,
for 3
man,
weeks.
kernels, that's like
I
the
put
worst.
syrup on it to make it breakfasty.
Man, it's gross.
It is.
Well, hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all watching. Happy holidays. I don't even know the rest of the song. Hey, man. Lando. He's up there. Corey. King Dano. T Broski. Bros Talk. We out of here.
Another session with the bros. Bros talk.